Newton, this match 10 years in the making. Saitama Super Arena is stoked. You can feel the crowd's electricity. Renzo Gracie, a veteran.
You said it.
A leader here for Team Gracie, 183 pounds. And there you have an adopted son for the fans here in the land of the rising sun, Carlos the Ronin Newton, from one of my favorite countries in the world, a place I love to visit, Canada. And he is absolutely beloved here in Japan. And there you take a look at the Japanese broadcasting crew, including
Nobuhiko Takada, but it was not what I was looking at.
Oh, you weren't?
No. There we have him. Carlos Newton. Both seem very relaxed. Carlos and Renzo. Renzo worked a lot on the striking, like he told us. I hope everything is going to work out. This is going to be a great match. Always action-packed with Carlos Newton and Renzo Gracie.
Also an alteration in normal Pride matches. One 10-minute round and one 5-minute round. And again, ready, go! Should be a superlative bout. Both jiu-jitsu practitioners, but Carlos Newton also well-versed in boxing. We know that Renzo Gracie has been working on his stand-up skills, and right away, Newton tries testing him, but they go immediately to the clinch along the ropes. Takedown by Renzo.
Nice takedown. He's in the half guard, but something tells me he's going to pass that, and he's going to go for the side mount. If Carlos should wrap his leg around Renzo's leg, because otherwise he's going for it.
We know that Newton is not your usual jiu-jitsu artist, in that he works fast and tries to go on the offense, boss.
Yes, we're going to see a great display here of submission skills, but they have to move because, like we said before, you know, the new rule here at Bushido is if you stall a little bit, you're going to get a yellow card, you're going to receive a yellow card, and they're going to put the fight back on the feet.
And for Renzo Gracie, this is kind of coming full circle, involved in the very first Pride Fighting Championships, going to a draw with Akira Shoji, and now here he is on the debut of Pride Bushido, involved in the Team Gracie versus Team Japan event, and still now looking to pass the guard of Carlos Newton.
Yes, but he can't. Carlos is doing a real good job defending the half guard that he's got now, Renzo. But Renzo really's got to work because we have Yuji Shimada in the ring. Okay, I won't make the mistake anymore. And he will probably put the fight under the feet. Okay, here we go. Full guard.
Now full guard.
Could be interesting.
An open guard. Now Newton looking to get busy on the bottom. Quick right.
Yeah, this is what they always say in a submission fight. This is really a chess game. We got two super submission fighters right here in the ring. Nice right straight by Renzo Gracie there.
And the game of chess has begun. Now looking to power out and maybe posture a bit is Renzo. Now nice body shot delivered there by Renzo Gracie.
Nice right hook to the head by Renzo Gracie.
What might Newton attempt to do here, boss?
Nothing. He can try to go for a submission, but he knows that Renzo probably will escape it and go for a better position then. So
Gracie's now on his feet.
He's going to try to break the guard from Carlos Newton. Whoa, and now
he's got his back. Could go for the Mata Leon here. The rear naked choke. Does he have it?
I don't know.
He looks like he might. No, he powers out. Boss room.
Yeah, it's very difficult with the glove.
Good reversal there by Nunez. He has Gracie's back now. And Gracie almost going for the armbar there, it looked like, as now they begin to test each other's submission skills back and forth. Yeah. Great exchange there. In this, the first round at Bushido between Renzo Gracie and Carlos the Ronin Newton.
Carlos can put his right knee now on Renzo's left elbow and pull out his right arm if he wants.
Side control by Newton. And you might want to put some knees into the side of Newton's body.
Renzo's body also.
Or make that Renzo's body, sorry.
Yeah. Oh no, but Renzo could make a knee also. You see, he's holding now his knee against his body, but he can load up.
That's right.
And make some knees to the kidney area. And again, it's the chess game. Who's going to make the mistake here? But there has to be action.
We know that Newton is very aggressive. In fact, he always tries to force openings.
Yeah, Renzo's got the hooks. He doesn't let Newton push himself out, which is a very smart thing, by the way. Newton should start raining knees to the head here, right knee or a left knee to the body. Okay, now we're going to go for submissions. You watch.
We know that his favorite submissions are... Oh, nice knee to the head by Gracie.
Yep, and that one you need to block because that one counted.
Great ground display here by both fighters. Two of the very best in the world, and Renzo Gracie and Carlos Newton. Armbar attempt here by Gracie. Newton's not careful.
Omoplata coming up. Oh, he missed it. Whoa.
Looking for that omoplata was Gracie. Nice reversal there by Newton. And the fans here appreciate the efforts.
Let's go. Head, Carlos, we're going up.
Yep, and they know this, both of them, they know this is the first round. You want to finish strong. You're probably also going to wait for the 5-minute mark. And then the last 5 minutes, they're going to turn it up a notch because they have only one 5-minute round after this one 10-minute round.
Ronan Newton raining in some left hands to the body, trying to loosen it up a bit.
Look at this, he's going for a leg lock.
Leg lock there by Gracie.
He tries to toe hold, but it's not going to work. The way for Newton to get out of a toe hold is just to simply stretch his legs.
So if he extends his leg...
He can get out. But it looks like Renzo is looking for a toe hold. But it's easy to defend because he's got nothing wrapped. So officially, you cannot be caught. You see, now
he looked like going for an ankle lock there if he could turn it, but...
No, there's nothing he can do right now. He can try this toe hold. Newton simply has to stretch his leg right now.
And Newton continues to raid in those body shots from his position.
Renzo should pull his left shoulder back. His left shoulder back to finish up this toe hold that he has right now.
There's a look at Royce Gracie, the captain of Team Brazil, in the corner.
It almost looks like he has it because Carlos Newton has his leg bent and a toe hold with a bent leg. You see, now he stretches his leg. That's the escape. You see?
Yep.
And now he's bending the leg again, which is a difficult thing to do.
And the Japanese captain, Hidehiko Yoshida. And you know the history between Yoshida and Gracie. Royce Gracie.
Yeah, Royce doesn't really like him. I have that feeling.
And now it's Newton.
He can kick his butt right now.
Literally. Well, maybe not kick.
But hit it.
You know, the Ronin nickname comes from being a very unique fighter, being in command, a masterless samurai, following the strict code of what else Bushido, only fitting that Carlos Newton is on this card. Now look at here.
There is nothing here right now. He should turn around. She throws. No, he's going to
knee bar.
He's going to get it. He's going to get it.
Newton desperately trying to escape it.
Renzo should try to turn on his side so he can expand, he can buck higher. This way he cannot really bridge. He's got 3 minutes to finish it up. Yes, he's going to get it.
Extension on the knee bar. No, he escapes it. That's Newton. Carlos Newton escaping the knee bar.
Whoa.
And now almost looking for superior position now is Newton. Looking to turn the tables on Gracie into side mount. Now raining in those right hands into the stomach of Royce Gracie.
Yep, Carlos was the first time when he fought Sakuraba, he tapped by knee bar, so he thought right now, no, I'm not going to tap on a knee bar again. It's not going to happen.
And in that bout against the most revered mixed martial artist in Japan, Sakuraba, the early Prides, they called it the best bout in Pride FC's early history.
Yes, it was. It's definitely in my top 5 list. You see,
those vicious rights to the rib cage of Renzo Gracie. And we have definitely seen a back and forth battle, a seesaw affair here in the first round of this bout between Newton and Gracie. Many people said it would be a classic, and it has the makings of one here at Bushido.
It looks like Carlos is looking for an armbar, but I don't know if that's a smart thing to do with Renzo. It almost looks like he wants to step over. He should throw his left knee to the body, to Renzo's body. His left knee, you see, because he's blocking his right.
Going into a north-south position.
You see?
Whoa.
Armbar look almost, you see, he's looking for armbars.
That's his favorite mode of submission. Although he'll take a choke if he can, and now he wants to go for his back.
He's got
his back.
Such good control. Such a good control. Right straights, that's what he should right now. Left straights, I'm sorry. Under the armpit of Renzo. No, or that. Or this one you see underneath the armpit. And then
Landing at those lefts. One to the final minute. Roll through by Gracie, but now he gives up. He's on his back again into the side mount by Carlos Newton. I'm sure he'll be looking for that armbar again, given the opportunity, but now Gracie keeping him close to his chest.
Carlos pounding away with those rights. They're not really effective, but they're scoring. They're scoring, and they can set him up for a submission.
For Carlos Newton, being asked to represent Team Japan is tantamount to a religious experience, since he follows the strict code of the Bushido. So for him to be on an event called Bushido is unlike anything he's ever experienced. This is a highlight for him, and to face Renzo Gracie is one of the biggest highlights in his career. And acquitting himself well in round number one is Carlos Newton. Now a knee to the belly. And now wait a minute, he's going for the... And there it is, the end of round number one. And what an exciting technical round it was. Boss Rutan between Renzo Gracie and Carlos Newton.
Wow, from ringside I saw Carlos walking back like nothing happened. Renzo looks a little fatigued, but also they're both in a very good shape. But Carlos is just relaxing and drinking right now. You guys cannot see it at home. Okay,
let's take a look at the replay, boss.
Yep, here we go, watch this. He's gonna go for the choke, but like I said, it's very difficult to slide in a choke because you're wearing the gloves.
We saw Carlos in two precarious positions in round number one, with the rear naked choke, the Mata Leon, and then later on with the knee bar.
Yeah, it was perfect. Here we have the knee bar. It was a perfect knee bar. Renzo set it up perfectly straight. I thought really, whoa, it was a super escape. That was very close here.
And there you see the corner. Royce Gracie and other members of Team Renzo Gracie. And you know, you talk about maybe fatigue. There we see Carlos Newton's corner. We have to give Renzo Gracie the benefit of the doubt. He is 36 years old. Newton is 27.
Yeah, looking at Renzo's corner, it looks like Renzo is more tired than Carlos Newton. And it's like you said, age does make a difference. Whoa.
Seconds out, please.
Seconds out, second round. They say it so close that you don't know what they say. Second round, second round.
There you see Carlos Newton. Renzo Gracie ready to do battle once again here, round number two. All right, only 5-minute round. This is it, the final round. Again, special Bushido rules. Only 2 rounds instead of the traditional 3. Low kick by Gracie. Full body lock now by Newton. Big slam, takedown by the Ronin. And you can see
he's happy.
Yoshida's happy. And he's very happy.
Knees to the body.
And that's got to drive the air right out of the lungs of Renzo Gracie.
Oh, yes, it does. And especially, again, ladies and gentlemen, it's the side of the liver. You do not want to get hit there.
You know, your proclivity for the liver reminds me a lot of Hannibal Lecter, my friend.
Yes, oh, thank you very much. You know what?
Would you like some fava beans to go along with that?
Listen, every time I say liver shot, some people at home, they have to take a shot. So that's, here we go, folks. Liver shot, liver shot, liver shot.
We have a restart in the center of the ring. Side control by Newton.
He breaks the grip there. He wants to rock and roll. It's only, I'd say, 4 minutes left in the last round. So here we go.
And you know, with 4 minutes left in the fight, he's going to be looking for that armbar if given the chance. What does Renzo Gracie, now knowing there's only 4 minutes left working from the bottom, being a Gracie, what is he going to have to do? Now in the north-south position is Newton. He's going to rain, yes, knees into the head. Oh, good job by Gracie to get back on his knees now. But he's still got full control, does Newton. Now single leg by Gracie. Takedown. But Newton remains in control.
His control is unbelievable. Look at this. They both have been in positions now that I've never seen in my life before.
Was that a concerned look on Royce Gracie's face? Or is that just a concentrated look?
I think it's a concerned look too, because Carlos is doing a really nice job. Look at this. His balance is phenomenal.
He really does have great balance. In fact, he's a prototypical mixed martial artist. Is Carlos "The Ronin" Newton. Always very entertaining to watch. Takes on all comers, but now waist block has for a moment there, turns it around as Newton looking for the single leg again is Gracie. Oh, just passes him right past him.
Never saw that in my life.
Nice pass by there. Simply just threw him past, and Newton and fans applauding that. And now you can see him breathing laboriously. Renzo Gracie definitely tired. Now we see a bit of the stand-up.
Carlos told us that he was working to the body. He worked on some shots to the body. What a fight.
A great fight. We've seen the ground game. Now we're seeing a bit of the stand-up here in the final minutes of this battle between Renzo Gracie and Carlos Newton. Team Gracie versus Team Japan at Pride Bushido into the last 2 minutes. High roundhouse kick. Grazes the top of Gracie's head. Now, Gracie looking for the guillotine perhaps. There it is.
I don't know about this. He has the arm in the
vantage point.
It's difficult to submit somebody like this. You really have to know what you do, because the left arm of Carlos is in there, and he can defend it with that. Here we go. You see he's pushing it out. It's very difficult.
Pops his head out, does Newton. I think fatigue is really becoming a factor for Renzo Gracie, boss.
I think so too. Carlos should now rain his right knee to the body of Renzo here on the ground. That's what he should do.
Doing a good job of staying active with his fists, working upstairs to the head, body shots. Continues to pepper Gracie from his vantage point. Into the final minute now, here at Pride Bushido, of what has been a very memorable battle between Carlos "The Ronin" Newton and Renzo Gracie. Again, a fight that has been a decade in the making comes to fruition here at the debut of Bushido, involving Team Gracie and Team Japan. Will they let it all hang out during the finish? Are they going to pull out all the stops? Or is Ronin Newton confident enough that he's done enough to prevail?
Yes, I think he's confident enough for that. Right now, on my scorecard, he's the winner. He's probably going to try to pull something out of his head now, the last little 15 seconds. He lets him get up. Maybe a flying knee or something. He's going to do something.
Well, there's Renzo Gracie. Still, and there we see it.
Wow.
What a tremendous battle between Carlos Newton and Renzo Gracie, and this what makes this sport unlike any other. The two fighters collapsing at the center of the ring, sharing some words together, extending their hands. What a display, what a picture right there between two tremendous fighters, Renzo Gracie, Carlos Newton. Man, what a battle. And Renzo Gracie at the age of 36.
Whoa, kick to the body.
A game effort tonight.
Yes, this was a good fight. It's been definitely won by Carlos Newton, because he finished the strongest, he started the strongest. But all my respect to Renzo, because he was fighting, he was reversing, he was going for that knee bar. He almost got him in the knee bar, but let's wait for the decision right now.
判定の結果をお伝えします。ジャッジ小林、カーロス。ジャッジこれはヘンゾ。ジャッジ三宅、カーロス。
Via split decision, Carlos "The Ronin" Newton defeats Renzo Gracie. And there you see Yoshida happy with the And here you see Carlos Newton, the sportsman that he is, putting Renzo Gracie upon his shoulders. Renzo Gracie perhaps awarded that one judge's decision for the near rear naked choke, the Mata Leon, and the near leg, the knee bar. But Carlos Newton, the victor, and perhaps that's the way it should be.
Yes, and you know, when they were standing there looking here.
Look at this, wow! Wow, what a great shot that is.
When one judge gave it to Renzo was shaking no. He said he didn't deserve it. So that's a true sportsman there, right there.
And what a picture that's going to be in a magazine. Renzo Gracie with a Japanese flag parading around the ring. You know, we hype it up for marketing reasons, Team Gracie versus Team Japan, but this is all about respect. This is all about pride, and these two are two of the very best. Carlos "Corona" Newton defeats Renzo Gracie here at Pride Bushido.
He has to do the fireball. Okay. He's going to say something in Japanese, and he speaks fluent.
He's going to address the crowd.
皆さん、応援してくれてありがとうございます。
Happy Yoshida right there.
日本チームの一人として戦えてことがとても嬉しいですよ。本当だ、本当。これからも日本チームで頑張りますよ。皆さん応援してくださいね。どうもありがとう。またね。
We're just getting a translation here of what Carlos "Corona" Newton said to the crowd. He is thanking everyone in the audience for their support. He is very happy to be a Japanese team fighter, and he says he's going to be a member of Team Japan for a long time. The only question I have, Boss Rudin, is if he runs for office here in Japan, the Diet, will he be awarded victory, do you think?
I don't know. He can run for governor, but he can never be the emperor.